Happy New Year, lovely people. What's good? This is Deborah Benjamin of Sister Vision Network. I hope that you have had a lovely holiday season. Here in the VI, we are still celebrating. We have tomorrow, it's Three Kings Day, and that's the 6th of January. I hope your holidays have been wonderful and that all that you wanted and needed is yours for 2022. I wanted to talk to you just for a few minutes today, a little bit about dealing with obstacles. I'm still working on the podcast. I promise you, my people, it is coming. It is coming to come. It is coming. It is getting ready to be ready to be ready. I'm so excited because I really want to make it the best that it can be for you, to give you all the value and all the wonderfulness that I want to share with you. So I'm working on it. This holiday season has been a busy one for me because I've been working on scheduling interviews and on recording interviews, learning how to use GarageBand for my editing and recording, and also working on artwork for the podcast and my promotional plan. I've been busy. I'm doing it for you. I really am. It's coming. It's coming. Announcements are coming. Promotions are coming, and the podcast itself is coming. I've also, given myself a pledge to be more open and more receptive to using social media for sharing my message of hope and divine light. So expect to see a little bit more of me, not just here, but on Instagram as well, which I'm finally going to do my first reel tomorrow. So look out for it. And I'll put a little more information about that in the comments. So let's get into it. In everything that we do, there are bumps in the road. There are places in our experience where we feel challenged, right? Change is the only constant in our lives. And yes, transformational change is what we can use to build that successful life, to live successfully, and to become more of our best selves. But how we deal with obstacles also influences, how we are able to navigate and build on the best, right? So there's some steps that I have incorporated into my practices to help me to deal with it, because a lot of times it's more about your perspective on what is happening than what's actually happening. So one of the first things that I try to do now is breathe, before that panic sets in, before self sabotage, because sometimes that's a part of it as well. Doubt and fear step in because they're always trying to get into the party and they are never on the list. I step back and I take a breath and I examine what is really happening. Am I seeing this the way that I need to? Do I need to take a moment? Do I need to pause, and take a moment, write it down, or think about, how this happened or where this came from? Because even when, it came out of left field, there are no coincidences and things don't just happen, for the most part. There have been signs. Did I miss them? Do I need to pay attention more to them so that I can figure out a solution? That's the end result that we really want, is a solution, right? Consider the roadblock, the obstacle, as an opportunity for that pausing and reflecting. Maybe you've been going full speed, 2,000 miles an hour at this, and you didn't foresee that, that curve in the road. Take that time to pause, so that you don't go over, or that you don't run into some traffic that is going to make things even more challenging for you. Take a pause, reflect. Keep gratitude for what you have achieved so far in the mix. Yeah, something happened. You've got to take that pause. You've got to consider it. You've got to start, looking at your plan, seeing what you need to make, alterations to. But be grateful for where you've gotten so far and that you have this opportunity to do something different that might be better in the long run, right? Figure out what would be an effective solution. So what we've talked about before is bringing you right to that, you know. And what's most important, I feel, in all of this is also, you know, figure it out, you know, do I need help? And don't be afraid to ask for it. You know, there are people in your circle, in your tribe, in your family, in your friend group, your clique, who would love to help you, you know, and sometimes they just need to be asked, you know. When people want to support you, you know, and they want to do it in a healthy and positive way, allow them to do that. You know, it's gratifying for you and for them. And if, you know, that first ask, that the first 4 asks don't get you the result you want, put them to the side. That's an experience, lesson learned, go on to the next one. I promise you, the universe is working with you. Life is for you, and you have the power to create worlds flowing to you and through you. Your success is assured. Believe it in your heart and work it in your life, okay? And the last thing that I do, because this one is really important also, because I find in my experience, I've had this, you know, I've allowed this to happen many times. Don't let the pause be a stop, you know, because that's when those party crashers, doubt and fear, ooh, honey, pull up a chair, gotten themselves a glass of wine, and have decided to stay for a spell. And no, we do not want that. That is not in our plan, right? So let that pause be just what it is. Use it in a way that is constructive for you, that is serving you, and then get right back out there, you know, get back on the horse and do what you got to do. I hope that this has been helpful to you, and I would love if you would share in the comments some of the things that you do that help you to deal with obstacles, that help you to get right back on course like you need to with us. Okay, so share in the comments, and make sure that you click the subscription and notifications so that you know when I drop a new video. And you know, I've also pledged to do more socially in 2022, so look for me and the information for my Instagram feed in the description box. Okay, I wish you peace and blessings wherever you are. Keep divine light in your sight, and walk good. Okay, I will see you next time. Until then, live successfully. Blessings.